Welcome to another unit in this Excel course. This time I'm going to talk about the function library. That's basically if you go to the menu Formulas, take a look here to the left to function library. First off, we have the different parts here, which lists more or less categorized for different topics the available functions which we have. Well, that's interesting, but even more interesting is if we have here insert function, we cannot do the same thing for all of them. We get the all function where they are more or less listed alphabetically, and similar to what you have here, recently used, most recently used functions. In the upper part, you can basically search, give a description of what you want the function to do, and he tries to find the most fitting function, or you can just click through them and then read a short description down here. So if I, for example, have something, I'm going to try to get the mode, but I don't know what actually was the right term for this, so I go with most frequent value. Let's try what he finds. So he goes here, either I can use value or I can use mode or different other versions of the mode. So that's actually what I wanted to have. So it works decently well. So now I have the mode single. But what actually is the mode single? That's where you can either use the description down here, and if this does not help, you can click on help on this function. This opens the online help. So you need to be online to actually use this, and you get the description. Description telling you the syntax, so what you have to enter where. And more interestingly for most of you, in the lower part you always get examples. How does this work? Based on certain data sets. So here we can see we have a data set. That's how the formula is entered. That's basically the result the formula gives us. So here you can see the specific formulas in action, and you know whether this is actually what you're looking for. Well, that's a relatively neat function to find out whether what you're looking for might be implemented here. First off, by just typing in your idea what you want to do, getting different functions, and then take a look, this simple description or in-depth description with example, whether this is actually doing what you expect this to do. And well, that's then almost all I can tell you, or this actually is all I can tell you with regard to this function library, because, well, the most useful thing about this, you don't have to remember everything. You can just look up what you might want to do and then find perhaps also some functions which might not directly come to mind if you think about your specific problems. Yeah, and then this concluding remark ends the short session. And if you want to see more on this topic, either with using specific functions or on Excel in general, feel free to visit the rest of the course or have a look in the corresponding playlist. I say goodbye and see you next time.